Hi, welcome. In this video I'm going to show you what you need to know to become a light worker. So first of all, what is a light worker? A light worker is working with high vibrational energies. For example, the light love of God Father Mother, the light and love of the universe, the unconditional love, or the highest love, or the most intimate love, just for example. So the first step to become a light worker, and of course the goal of every light worker, is to raise his own vibrations and to raise the vibrations of the surrounding beings, to raise the vibrations of the place that he is living in, and to raise the vibrations of the whole earth. And in the end, the goal is to, of course, raise the vibrations in the whole universe. So, if you are a star seed or a young soul that is very light and loveful because it just incarnated fresh on this earth, then you may feel that you want to change something in the world. You just don't want to leave everything like it is. You feel that you want to know what is your power to transform and change things and situations in the world that you know that are not right. And to get the power to transform things and change things, it is important that you learn self-love first. So how do you learn self-love? Self-love is quite easy, but it's one of the biggest secrets in this world, where everything is like sexualized. The sexualization starts with the touch. As a baby, we are used to be touched all the time and be cuddled and be hugged, and everybody smiles and you're touched here, touched there. When we get older, we for ourselves mostly think we don't need so much touch anymore like a baby. And when someone touches you, your first thought is, what does this person want from me? What is happening? Why is he touching me here, there, or there? So this became the problem of the touch and touching that we need, that we connected the touch with the thought. So that now people are thinking when they are touched, what does that other person want from me, or does he want to manipulate me? There's still some countries in the world, like maybe Brazil, where the touch is normal, where the touch is not binded to a thought always, where the touch is just a touch because the touch feels good. When you cuddle or pet a cat, you don't have a thought why you're doing this. You just do it because it feels nice for you, it feels nice for the cat or the dog. And this is the solution, that all of us can be touched more again. So step number 1 to become a light worker is Learn to control your heart chakra in the middle of your chest by saying in your mind, I go in resonance with the unconditional love. Then you feel that wideness in your heart chakra, and when you have that wideness in your heart, you try to compare other feelings first. So you change the feelings. You say in your mind, I go in resonance with joy, or I go in resonance with heavenly joy, I go in resonance with peace, or I go in resonance with heavenly peace, or I go in resonance with fear or with anger. You can go in resonance with sadness. So you see, you can go in resonance with every emotion that you can think of. And when you learn that you really can control the actual emotion that you feel in your heart chakra, then you already gained one of your most powerful weapons back here on earth. Because the heart chakra here is the boss of our light body. So when we control the heart chakra and raise the energy in the heart chakra over long term, all the other chakras will follow. So when you train that a little bit to go in resonance with different feelings, you go again back in resonance with the unconditional love. When you really feel that this time, the wideness, you also ask your angels for a light cone for you, so that the negative energy that will solve can dissolve in that light cone and go back to God for the Mother. So when you have that light cone, then next step is that you say in your mind, while you are in resonance with the unconditional love, I love myself. And then feel how that light, that golden light of the unconditional love is flowing onto you now. So when you feel that now, that this golden, white golden light, the love of God, Father, Mother, is flowing onto you, you can also close your energy circle by folding your hands or keeping them like this in the beginning, because you have a little bit more power when your energy circuit is closed. This is already the most important exercise for beginners with the unconditional love. Do this every day. Love yourself as much as you can, and by time and after days you will see that that energy is intelligent and transforming the right energies at the right time. So when you see that you are already more self-aware, have more power, more charisma, you can start to use that unconditional love. Using means that you start to work on things that you choose. So, for example, you have problems to find new work, or you have problems with your wealth, for example, then you as a light worker would go again in resonance with the unconditional love, and then next step is that you wouldn't love yourself this time. You would love the reasons for not enough wealth, or the reasons therefore that you don't find new work, so that the energetic reasons are at that moment loved by the unconditional love. So don't get unconditional love wrong. It's not like human love. It's a great power that is kind of neutralizing, bringing things back to the middle. And by loving always the reasons for that and that problem, the vibration of the real reason that the problem was in resonance with you is raising. And because of that, that energy cannot hold longer to your light body and will leave it after a certain amount of love, to say it simple. And this is the point when the energy leaves, that we need a light cone or a light column, especially light column when souls are leaving. And that point is very important, because most doctors, therapists, whatever, even healers that work with energies don't think further and don't use light cones or light columns because they don't know about it. And so the energy is still floating around, or the dead soul, and can get in the aura of the next person and is still here on earth. So, to say it hard, the work was for nothing, because the soul is still here, not back to God for the Mother. And we are also here to save our fallen brothers and sisters. This is another aspect of our being here on earth, whether you are a light worker or not, or starseed or not. The goal in the end is, of course, always to raise the vibration to an absolute maximum, to become again the being that you once were. So, to say it simple, we all are part of God Father Mother that just created time and space to experience Him herself within a kind of matter that allows every being to see himself like separated from everything, separated from the surrounding, separated from God Father Mother. And we need a long time to forget who we really are. It's all a big process, and at that point, when a soul gets to the bottom of vibration, there's only a way up. So the Christ principle is like every soul gets down to the absolute bottom of the mood of the vibration and starts from there to raise again. Yeah, because only on this point it makes sense to raise again, and becoming God Father Mother again. So as a light worker, you will enjoy the process. because it's all about raising vibrations and changing, transforming things to the better in the world. So when you use unconditional love, you can love all the things that you want. You can love all human beings. You can love all incarnated beings. You can love all beings in the universe. Whatever you can think of is possible, that you love it with the unconditional love, with the light love of God for the Mother, and transform it to the best version it can be. And same is when you treat other people, like when you lay your hands on the chakras, for example, and someone, for example, has a back pain, and you want to solve that pain by just laying the hands there, then your thought would always be that you don't love the pain. You would love the energetic reasons for that pain and stay on that pain as long as it's gone. And also stay on the chakras that are connected with that pain. Depends on where it is in the body. And next step is when you see, okay, you like this game, you like this way of the king working with unconditional love, it's your thing. What you can do is that you ask God, Father, Mother, for an inauguration of your hand chakras. So and the moment you ask for the inauguration of your hand chakras, it will mean that your hand chakras become main chakras. Main chakras means that they are as strong as the heart chakra, for example. So the energy that you concentrate on, or that you produce in your heart chakra, can flow out of your hands now. If maybe you think after 2 or 3 weeks, I don't want to have that power anymore, then you can ask God for the Mother in a little prayer again to take back the inauguration of your hand chakras, so they will become normal chakras again. So don't be afraid, it's not forever, but you can have this inauguration of your hand chakras forever if you like, but you can also change it. So when you see you like that, you like unconditional love, you like working with it, always do the inauguration of your hand chakras so that you have more power to use, and then start working on the things. Next step is, of course, that you start working with higher forms of love. For example, the next step is that you would go in resonance with the highest love. You will feel a difference, and if you really feel the highest love, you will feel the love as strong that you may be crying or the tears are rolling, and then it's the right vibration. This is the vibration of the highest love. And same there, you can love yourself with the highest love directly. You can also love other people's directly with the highest love, whether they are here or with you in the same room, or they are on the other end of the world. You can love them with the highest love. And when you practice a little bit with the highest love, you can also go in resonance with the most intimate love, and then again love the reasons for a problem that you're working on, Feel that you are inside the heart chakra in your center, and in the moment when you say, I love the reasons for this and this problem, you also step back 2 steps out of your heart chakra, to the back or to the side, to the front, wherever you like. You just step out, like out of your body, of the heart chakra. In this moment you say, the most intimate love, and the most intimate love will take place in your heart chakra for a moment. We can't keep this energy long, but even seconds, or a second is enough to crack up really dark and strong energies, and you can dissolve them very fast. And sometimes it helps when you just use the unconditional love first, and then go in resonance with the most intimate love for some moments, crack up the surface of the problem, and then just work on it normally with the unconditional love, or the highest love.